The mystery of them is, how were they made? Some of them seem almost perfectly spherical. So these have been a long-standing mystery of exactly what are these and what they meant to the ancient people who created them. The Western world first discovered these when the United Fruit Company came in to start planting bananas. When they cleared the jungles to plant bananas, they found these amazingly spherical stones and these archaeological sites. I absolutely believe that the Diquis culture saw these stones in the river, in the valley that runs through the center of their region, and they pulled them out of the river, they manipulated them a bit, and then they incorporated them into their ritual life at their ceremonial centers. We know very little about the Diquis culture because it faded away long before European contact. They did not have a written language, and they did not do much in terms of public art or art on their pottery, so we really have a lack beyond a basic understanding of who they were. People say the spheres in Costa Rica are perfect. They are very, very close, but they are not mathematically perfect, as a lot of people have suggested. They're very nice, and they probably were somewhat worked by men, but they began as concretions down in the river valley that runs through this region. They happen in certain environments where rock can get accumulated surfaces again and again of limestone particulate, and they roll down rivers, and they're like snowballs, and they harden up when it dries, and then another rain season comes in and they get another layer, and then it keeps going until they're out of the river. And some of them stop at this size, and some of them stop at 8 feet across. They're actually all around the world. There are good examples in New Zealand. There are some in Arab desert areas. There are a few in Kansas. There are a few in California. The Diquis River is creating them. It's one of those few environments in the world that are creating them. And that's probably why the ancient people incorporated them in their sites, because it was part of their natural environment. We could go on theorizing why they took them out, but I think that they recognized them as something unique and pretty, especially the big, large ones, or perhaps they were symbols of nature's power to build amazing things, and they made efforts to bring them in and incorporate them into their ceremonial space. The fact that these spheres are natural concretions and not some sort of perfect act of geometry by the ancient people of Costa Rica does not in any way lessen their sophistication or their achievements to get these things up into their ceremonial centers from the river below. They look like they're kind of ornamental, seem to be next to buildings, or they're in front of museums, or they're in front of government buildings. It's part of the difficulty interpreting of what they are is the fact that they rolled, and they've all been rolled out of context, which is game over for archaeologists. So there is actually a lot of mystery and lack of comparative culture for us to guess who these folks are.